Hello, and welcome to the recap for our week of mashing. As you can see here, we have nearly doubled the number of games we've played since we started yet again. And our rating has only been going up, and that's great. So that means that as a player, we are improving, and that's what we're looking for here. Again, I am not using this. I have not looked at this since the beginning of the week of, which is more like 10 days ago because I wasn't uploading every single day. So it's been a hot minute, and I'm just looking at this every once in a while, right? We want to have a healthy relationship with this, which is, yes, I am doing better, but no, I am not freaking out when I get washed 5 games in a row, which stinks, and I think it was actually 6 games in a row. I think I lost the first game of this one as well. So, you know, you can't concern yourself with this little blip out of, look at this, 6-3, and we're doing great. Or, this little blip here, but then we go 8-3. And so, you can't pick every single fight. It's like if you were trying to lose weight, and every single time that you finished a meal, you went to weigh yourself, right? Like, we don't want to do that. That is unhealthy. That is not the relationship we want to have with the rating system here. This just says, hey, you're getting more familiar with the game, right? And we can, not perfectly scientifically, but we can pretty reasonably cancel out that being anything other than game familiarity, because I'm not super hard going into my game plan yet and really trying to push my character. I'm not able to put as many things on my mental stack because I'm usually trying to talk while I play, so I'm immediately putting an additional item on my mental stack that really just can't go there right now. Like, we are not good enough that we know all the things that we need to know and have a free mental stack slot for talking while also trying to play at the same time. So a lot of this is autopilot, right? So this is where our autopilot is right now. So our autopilot is better than we were when we started the week, which I think was on the 20th. I think it was like 25, right? Somewhere in 1205, somewhere in this realm, maybe like a little, right around 1200 basically. And now we're almost with a 95% chance of certainty, completely out of that range, right? Just from a week, we're almost guaranteed 95% chance to be better than we were when we started, and that makes sense, right? My combos are slightly better. I know some extra things I've been looking up for some matchups. We're just having a good time over here. So, yeah, I don't want this to go too long, but we're doing well here. You can look at some of these matchups. Anything with over like 25 games is a pretty reasonable on how I am doing against these players. So you can kind of look at these once you've got enough games. Like, it's amazing that, like, with 265 games, there's still barely any of these that I can really look at and be like, yes, I am confident that this is how I do. Like Baiken is the only one. I am confident that I need more practice in this matchup. So, yeah, I'm just having a great time. I'll probably be running some matches and then doing some analysis later, because making these videos actually takes quite a bit of time, and I've already started to, like, grate on me how much making, even if it's the little bit that I do, making the title cards, editing and clipping the video, making sure that audio isn't horrendous, even though it's probably not great, and just uploading and, compressing and all of this stuff that takes time, and making titles and descriptions, and that's all cutting out of time that I could just be spending playing. And I think that I just need to keep playing more games, right? We get this to 500, and this will probably be in the mid to low 1300s of where we really are. And then that'll all just be familiarity. Then we can start doing all the other things we need to do, setting up our game plan, doing more defensive options, IBFD, IBs in general, fuzzy timings. I think Testament specifically can throw out a DP super and then cancel it and get the invulnerability from the DP super, but only use 50 meter and not actually be like horribly minus afterwards. So there's all kinds of cool defensive stuff we can do. We can work on our pressure and like getting stain and then getting a hit and then going immediately into super because they can't jump out after super, and then you get a mix up, and then if you hit them they get stained, and it's just like there's all of these cool things that I could do that I'll be able to start working on, but I just need to play more games first before it's really practical for me to have the skills that I need, right? It's even if we take it all the way back to the beginning until today, it's been like 2 weeks, right? It's pretty much been exactly 2 weeks. Like, it took me longer to learn how to wave dash than I've been playing this game, so yeah. Feeling great, gonna keep playing. I hope to see you there.